Okay, we're clear. Get on with it.
Goggles on. Located power supply. The lasers will stay off for 2 minutes. Lasers off.
You've got 2 minutes.
Get the main fuse box repaired.
I'll get the alarm.
Oi, Skipper. Your Mr. Osborne's a real security nut.
Tell me something I don't know.
I'm banging your sister.
Ah, funny.
He's got a bunch of countermeasures in here. Spectrum analyzers, EM detectors. He's not a spook, this bloke, is he?
Skipper,
Our bugs aren't going to work in here.
with that lot, he'll find anything we put in here tonight.
Abort, come home. Damn it!
Reset all clocks.
I've done the kitchen clocks.
Okay, lasers back on in 60
Setting main
seconds.
fuse box.
Count off, please, Skip.
2, 1.
Move it!
Damn, missed one. How are we doing?
50 seconds, make it quick.
What time does Osborne get up in the morning?
Get up.
I'm setting the alarm.
Hurry up!
Just stick a blown fuse in it. 10 seconds, move it.
Come on!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Danny, you can't expect every target just to lie down and be bugged.
But I didn't expect a hardcore racist from Romford to have surveillance countermeasures in his kitchen either.
Well, we knew Osborne was up to something. Now we know he's paranoid about anyone finding out, whatever it is.
I'm paranoid about how much extra training you're doing. Where's all this energy come from?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
You're already killing me.
This is Robert Osborne. We believe he's organising race riots across the country. This is his wife, Claire. We want you to befriend her and squeeze as much information out of her as possible.
Which is why you're sitting here now. We've got a potential race war on our hands. Osborne's past, his contacts, business partner, money. Everything's pushing the needle to red.
Plus there's Bill Watson.
Independent MP for Chigwell. They met 15 years ago. College.
Jesus, he's all over the place.
But right now they're walking on eggshells. Not using the phone, only talking in public, and combined with our failed bugging expedition last night, we've not been getting any closer.
Lucky for us, he's beating his wife.
Anyone under that kind of pressure is vulnerable to recruitment, which is where you come in. We need information fast, and she's our only hope. Now, on the surface, Osborne runs a very successful waste disposal business. He keeps his fingers clean. But we've followed his profits. We suspect he's funding a nationwide network of race violence, somehow linked to the independent MP, Bill Watson. Organisation on this scale could be a threat to national stability.
An Asian night shift worker has been brutally attacked by white youths in Bristol city centre, covered in petrol
There's
and
already
set
enormous
alight.
resentment within the indigenous
For over 7
community.
hours. At times, hundreds of Asian youths were hurling bricks and petrol bombs.
So you're
at
not
the police.
condoning these acts, Mr.
Officers
Watson?
were
Of
shot.
course not. I condemn violence on both sides. But the provocation for this race war came not last night, but out of the last 3 decades of unchecked immigration into this country.
Do we have to do this every single time? I vetted Nick myself, Robert.
Okay.
So, what's this all about?
Well, Bill. What's the golden rule, Sammy?
Don't you touch him. Go back to bed, sweetheart. You might think you can touch me, but you lay another finger on him.
There's a reason he can't go in there. All right? Do you understand? I'm sorry, darling. I'm sorry.
Join MI5. Multiple opportunities for advancement, they said. Protect national security, they said.
Double-sided, if you don't mind. And it's eyes alpha, so try not to look at the interesting bits.
Andrew Dorling called from Customs. He'll be a bit late.
That's mine, I believe.
You're welcome to it. And it's not romantic comedy, I warn you.
They're all illegal immigrants from Chechnya. The traffickers chucked them overboard when they saw the customs patrol ships. A strong onshore current washed them all up on the same stretch of beach in Kent. After a major incident like this, they'll change their route, their landing site, their crews. We'll have to start over again for next time. HM Customs and Excise would appreciate a spot of consultation.
You mean help, Andrew?
I do. I mean help.
Leeds, hundreds of miles from my own constituency, having recently warned the House about rising racial tensions in Bristol.
I'm being proved right, I seem to remember.
Starting to earn myself the nickname of Nostradamus. I'm coming across like a prophet.
You know why there's never been a revolution in this country, Bill? John Wesley was a Methodist. He went around preaching. Got everyone sitting on their hands in church while everyone in France was going nuts.
Your point?
Most people don't do anything in this country on principle. And most people don't kick up a stink unless A, they're told to, or B, it's in their faces and it hurts them. It's in their faces now, Bill. It's hurting.
I know that.
You know, this time last year, no one knew what a Muslim was. Now everyone's looking at people in the street. Where's he from? What's he doing? They're starting to see things they never noticed before. Asylum seekers clogging up the hospitals. Shop assistant can't speak English. Black media corrupting our children. We have a window right now. A great big window just opened. People are starting to realise that they won't do anything until they're told, Bill. They're British. Everyone's crying out for a voice of reason. Someone to make them realise that they're not alone. They're not on the extreme. That they are the majority. That it's their country and it's all right to get angry. Face it, Bill. Everyone's crying out for someone like you.
It's a huge customs operation.
Oh, I'm sure it's enormous.
With large liaison potential. I'm overcommitted on my side. Zoe knows all the players in this area. She's dealt with many other cases on this route in liaison with customs. She speaks 3 languages. I need her on my team.
And I need her on this race hate campaign. I've got a runner in there just about to go and recruit a source. Customs can cope without us. What is it, smuggling?
Yes, Tom. Doubloons from the Spanish Main. Illegal immigration. Human traffic. Customs need a hand.
Sorry, Tom. You'll have to make do.
I'm borrowing her, Tom, not stealing her.
That's right, Tessa, you're not.
So nice to meet someone who cares so much about this country.
So you keep saying.
These problems, Bob, in Leeds, just how sure are you they'll happen?
Educated guess, Bill. And no one ever blamed Nostradamus when the bad news arrived. Just remember that.
Hey.
Go on, I've got this tinker.
Look, Danny, stop beating yourself up. With that amount of countermeasures, you never would have risked saying anything juicy in the house.
It's not that. It's the clock. We almost screwed up the alarm.
You could have worked backwards. From what I happen to read, he leaves for work at 8:45. Any man with kids is most likely keen to get out of the house as soon as possible. So give him half an hour for a shit shower and shave, 10 minutes for breakfast. I'd say he's an 8 a.m. man myself.
Oh, would you?
Yeah. Most men don't need 2 hours in the bathroom, Danny. I know it's hard to believe.
So, flat share's going well, you two?
Fun but expensive, Tom. Fun but expensive.
Oh, wow. That is lovely, Maisie.
She was doing families in school today.
Is my nose really that big?
Your bills.
Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you very much.
Look, no more of this paying nonsense.
I still can't hear you. Not listening. Go on then.
Finally, the man sees sense.
Are you going to stay with us, Matthew?
I think she means tonight.
How do you feel about that?
Transaction declined. Sorry, your credit card has been refused.
Jed, you paged me.
Problem on Greensleeves, Tom. The runner's had an accident.
When?
An hour ago. She's in hospital.
Looks like the runner's going to be in hospital for a week or more. She was 5 times over the limit. Hit a minicab. Idiot.
Didn't know she was a boozer, did we?
Well, she kept it well hidden.
We train our officers well.
Claire's planning to leave Osborne. Talks about nothing else on the phone. We let this window pass, she may go through with it, and our best chance is gone for good. We need to get in there now.
You're the only one who knows the case as well as the runner. The couple who run the computer classes, are they removable? In a nice way.
I'll need a wife, of course.
Shouldn't have thought that's too difficult. Dishy catch like you.
Hi. Nice place.
Just signed the lease. 6 months. She's in the shower.
No sugar for me.
Right.
There's a long tradition of admin staff helping out in operations. You sure you want to do this?
Why do you think I've taken all the courses, Tom?
And come top in all of them. SWAT.
This is not a typical source recruitment. We're trying to move fast, engineer the relationship, break cover, and then move to close. Claire Osborne's always buying computer magazines at the newsagents, so the IT training is not a win. It's part of what we imagine to be a concerted effort on her part to take control of her life. She outwardly supports her husband's racist stance on the world, but that might be more through her own insecurity than actual conviction.
Susan Wilkes, Stephen Wilkes. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Credit rating. Not too good, not too bad. Should back up your limit, okay?
Is that the real CCR database?
Yeah, and that is a real credit rating.
Call in midnight on the dot. Each minute late is code for our perceived level of risk. 1 minute late, minor problem. 10 minutes late, SOS, we're screwed, come get us.
Urgent message waiting.
The cat in the van. Only in emergencies, and we'll know when we see it. Even if Claire's a regular at these classes, she might not turn up.
She'll be there. These computer lessons are her way out. And our way in. All we're going to do is just make friends with them. Okay? Fate's just thrown us together, like it was always meant to be. All right?
Yeah.
Thought you might like one of these.
Are we allowed?
Budget might just stretch. How goes the struggle?
Oh, simple. The UK stopped selling the guns which arm the regimes which drive people here in the first place. But since that won't happen, if customs are moving to intercept the boat here, then it's possible that the human traffickers are using a route that the Dutch heroin posse know and love. A good route is hard to find.
Which means that we'll know someone who knows someone.
Possibly. There's a few people in Ostend and NCS who owe me favours. How many people were on that boat?
40. Mostly women and children.
Oh, I usually drink decaf.
Well, that's fortunate.
Good night.
Sonic Cabs?
Name is Stephen Wilkes. I'd like to cancel a cab for tomorrow.
Very good, sir.
Let him in.
We're heading up tonight.
Yeah?
All the plans for Leeds are in place.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt anything.
What do you want, my friend? Really?
No bugs. All clear.
Really, I want to help.
Well, go put a kettle on.
I'm with you. I agree with everything you say.
That's very touching.
I'm going to bed.
How's the email, my darling? My wife is mastering the international internet. Hold it. Come on in a minute. That top doesn't do them justice. £5 each they cost me. Man buys his wife a tit job, least she can do is show him off to his mates.
Pete and Jessie around?
Jessie's mum's not been too well. We're looking after the computer classes for the next couple of weeks. I'm Steve, by the way.
Hi, I'm Susan. Hello.
Back in 5 minutes. Try and finish your contact list by then. Try. All right, Sherry. See you tomorrow. Well done. You all right?
Bloody puncture. Just have to call the AA or something.
Nah, I'll do it for you. It's no problem. If you'd like. Have you got a spare?
Yeah. Man of many talents.
Yeah, I like to think so.
Stage 1.
Steve! I don't believe it. Are you all right? Yeah. Thanks so much. Thank God you were here.
He's never going to catch him.
Apologies, Steve. Fast runners. Let me buy you two a drink. If you've got time, please. Yeah.
All right. Name is Stephen Wilkes. Can I cancel the cab for tomorrow morning? Yeah, name is Stephen Wilkes. I'd like to cancel the cab for tomorrow morning, please. Yeah, I want to cancel the cab for tomorrow morning. Name is Stephen Wilkes.
my wife's car.
Must be Claire's husband.
10 out of 10, Sherlock. And who might you be?
Steve Wilkes. Claire asked me to check her oil.
As long as that's all you're checking.
What are you doing here?
Just passing. Someone must have fixed it here with his hands all over your bodywork. Thought I'd ask him exactly what he thinks he's doing.
Steve, Sue, this is Robert, my husband.
Been in the area long?
A few months. Yeah, we just bought a house on the Abbey Crescent.
Where were you before?
We were renting a poky little place on Mervyn Road.
They're doing a great job, Robert.
Yeah. Well, see you later, sweetheart.
Why don't you both come round for dinner?
All right, okay.
Yeah, if it's not too much trouble. How's tomorrow night for you?
Lovely.
Hey, Danny boy, looks like I've got something, finally. 2 different shell companies, right? But I got there in the end. Your man Nick isn't being entirely truthful about his job history, shall we say.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilkes in?
They've moved, love. They've gone up Abbey Crescent, I think, that new estate.
All right, thanks.
Hello, dear, it's Rosie. I just got tickled.
Oswald's checking backstops, which doesn't surprise me. We're his wife's best new buddies. You know, you can call off sick. I can still go, make apologies.
I'm coming with my husband. We're going for dinner, remember?
Osborne is going to ply us with booze. So, as long as the stomach's full of fats, it'll stave off the effects for a couple of hours. So, tip from the top. Oh, also, when you drink, just wet your lips. Makes it last for ages. Go on, tuck in.
Yeah, well, if I get bad dreams, I'm blaming you.
Congratulations, Daniel Hunter. You are no longer a credit risk.
We moved to Brighton when I was 3.
Well, my mother's from Brighton. What street did you live on?
Altrincham Road. Do you know, I love your placemats.
They're nice, aren't they? Rob got them from Cyprus years ago. So, how did you two meet then?
Nice.
Very pleasant, I agree. What does your boyfriend do again?
He's my husband. Did you say boyfriend?
That's what I said.
He told you, didn't he? Steve, did he tell you? I was in the loo. I heard you two talking about something.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Our marriage, it's not what it seems. It's a bit more... Well, it's a bit more relaxed. I see other men. I don't really believe in monogamy. I don't think it's healthy for a long-term relationship.
I'm inclined to agree.
I'm seeing somebody at the moment, and, well, when you said boyfriend, I didn't know if you knew. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you.
I saw this young Islamic lad on TV last year talking about how he was a Muslim first and British second. Happy to draw benefit, of course. Happy to live here in peace and democracy. And drive his mum down the NHS for free radiotherapy. And not a shred of evidence he loves this country. Not a shred of pride even to call himself British. And that's why it's never going to work in this country.
Yeah, but surely they're not all like that. I mean, some people come over because there's a chance of getting on, don't they?
Oh, sure. And then they complain they're forced into these centres. Well, they should be grateful for the chance. Have you got something to add to this?
You're just talking all the time.
Well, what can I say? I'm a proud man. I love my country. I love the sound of my own voice. And I love you too, by the way, even if you don't love me back.
We should really get going, I think.
Got some swinging to do, have you? Well, it's not quite 12. It's early yet.
Well, it is quite late, so we better make a move.
I'm not trying to clubs, my friend.
Claire, it's okay. It really is.
Bloody well isn't. I'm sorry. It's been a complete mood all week. I'm going pear-shaped round here.
Yeah, well, we had a great time.
Ow!
You tell me to shut up. You tell me I'm talking too much in my own house. Shut up in front of those two, in front of people like that.
Your name is Wilkes. I have to cancel the cab for tomorrow.
sorry, I screwed up. I thought it sussed me.
You handled it brilliantly. He can dismiss us as pervs now. Cretin. You know that Elgar he was playing? Yehudi Menuhin on violin.
Just can't bear to think of her in that house, that arsehole. Listen, would you mind if we slept in the same bed tonight? I'd just like to have you there if I woke up. I mean, we are married. Do you want to read?
Good night.
Thanks for the tip about the cheese.
That's my pleasure.
God, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
If you're in bed listening to this, stay there. I just want to say that I miss you. So much. That's all.
I'm really sorry. Did I screw up again?
See you in the morning.
Hey, you're a nosy little weasel, Nico.
I don't mean to pry, Rob. No, I like that in a bloke. I'm just keen to be involved in any way I can.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Nick. Because I need a bit of nosing around some new friends of mine. You free at all today?
Surveillance just in. Nick Thomas, real name Kieran Harvey. He's a freelance journalist, works for an independent radio producer in Soho.
Obviously fancies himself as a bit of an undercover maverick.
Not for long.
Sort out an urgent message.
Steve, there's a van outside with a cat in it.
Hi. History today?
Oh, you just come in?
My mate in Holland's just paid me back. A new group's just moved out of Ostend using old heroin sea routes. They've got contacts in Greece, routing refugees from the Caucasus to a pickup in Holland and onto a boat. Chechens mostly.
Do we know the Greek contacts?
I'm speaking to James Hopkinson over in Six. He's sending stuff over as soon as he finds it.
Excellent.
Someone's feeling rosy.
Yeah, well, it's hot in here.
Hello. I'm in your area canvassing on behalf of Bill Watson. Have you got a moment?
Yeah, sure, come in.
Nick Thomas.
Hello, Nick. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Very nice. As is your suit. Did you nick it?
Maybe I'll come back another time.
Oh, you can at least stay for a cup of tea, Kieran.
Urgent delivery from across the river.
Thanks. Man on the left's the Cypriot fixer, man on the right's the packager from Holland.
Do you know?
I think we've got a landing site.
Suffolk, how lovely. Fancy a trip to the seaside? What is it?
What's he doing there? Do you recognise him at all? James, hi, it's Zoe over in the Kremlin. Look, can you do me a favour? I need a keyword search on the Istanbul phone taps. The word is Osborne.
I've been deep for a few months doing an expose on the racist underbelly in British politics. I stumbled on this Osborne thing.
It's a digital audio bug in here, so no detection. Download it onto a hard drive, burn a CD, easy.
What are you, NCS?
As far as you're concerned, I don't even exist.
This is major stuff, right? Osborne's funding Watson to shove immigration to the front of the agenda. Reception centres are already overcrowded. The problem hits critical mass, the government will have to act. Osborne sends these guys in with cash, palling up the local thugs, taking them directly to the asylum seekers and then beating the crap out of them. Cue the riots.
Bill Watson grabs a political advantage when the news breaks.
He puts the gloss on. But he's moderate. That's the gambit. He's the one who makes it all seem so reasonable. Look, I've got to go.
I want everything you've got. Tapes, names, contacts, and copies.
No. I'm done now, mate. I'm off tonight, editing for the next few months.
What makes you think you'll have anything to edit when you get home, exactly?
Hiya.
Hi.
Got your message. What is it?
Do you mind if we go for a walk? Are we friends?
I know what you're going to say, Susan, and I'll just say this. I think that whatever lifestyle you lead, I'd never think of judging.
No, Claire, listen. Robert hates you, doesn't he? Is it bad?
You're the first person I've told.
Have you ever thought of leaving?
Oh, what would I do? Come on. The life I've got now. Little Sammy's starting school. Where would I go?
I know someone who might be able to help you. I think she's on her way.
Go home, pack. We're leaving.
Jesus H, it's you. Look, I'm sorry to be rude, Steve, but I'm meant to be meeting someone here.
Claire, it's me.
What's going on?
Do you know what your husband does in his spare time? I have another job I'd like to tell you about. I work for a government department. We know your husband is trying to start a race war in this country. Now look, before you do anything silly, I have to tell you this was the only way we could contact you. This was the only way we could know that you'd be on side.
What? Are you arresting me?
No, we're not the police, Claire. And it's not about you. It's about Rob.
What do you want?
I want to help you. I want to get you sorted enough so you can leave Robert and go anywhere you like with Sammy.
How can I do that?
You can tell us what he's up to. You ever tell you what he's planning? Dates, people?
Sometimes.
Claire, if you could be our eyes and ears. Your husband is trying to incite a war on British soil, a civil war. And we need to stop him. £600 a week in a bank account in your name. In return, you tell us everything you know about your husband's activities.
I need to go home. I need to think about it.
No. If you don't want to help us, you'll never see me again. If you agree, you'll never see me again. I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll be in the car. 5 minutes and 1 second, I'm leaving.
Anywhere I like.
Anywhere you like.
Full shipment, big check.
What about the route?
Seems kosher. They've already got their hands full up north.
Sorry, mate. Listen, Nick, I'm shooting off for a bit.
Oh, really? Why?
Can I borrow a pen? No? Never mind. Oh, look, here's one.
Who are you working for?
I don't understand.
You will.
The photo was taken in Paris a year ago. The Greek guy's name's Bora. He's the fixer in Cyprus for routing Chechen refugees to Holland.
What the hell's he doing in Paris with a far-right racist from Essex?
Osborne's in the army, wasn't he?
Only for a short while. Corporal. He was kicked out. Shortly after his first posting to Cyprus.
What's a racist doing smuggling illegal immigrants into the UK?
Tom and Helen.
Send them a message.
We're out of here.
In a matter of speaking.
It's 12:05. We're 5 minutes late on Greensleeves.
We're gonna get through this, all right? Understand?
Hurry up. Hey! Wait till I get here.
When was last call in?
Midnight yesterday. Could be a full 25 hours they've been gone. Where's Zoe?
She's with the customs team at the landing site on the Suffolk coast, Lamberton.
We should pull her back to Romford. Start a search.
Not now.
You must think I'm some kind of moron.
I trusted you, you bastard! I trusted you.
We're fighting for you, you idiots.
I don't know who you think we are.
Shut up. I know someone's been interested in me for quite some time. Her fault, of course. Boyfriend line stood out a mile.
What do you want?
MI5 penetration of all far-right groups. Names of sources, their runners, and the officers managing them.
MI5, is that who you think we are?
I don't think you understand. You're used to dealing with the skinhead lads, the dropouts, the lowlifes, but we're officer class, you see. We've thought things through a bit more, and little by little this country will change. We bring the foreigners in, we choke the asylum system and shove immigration in people's faces. We are on the edge of an abyss, my friend. I'm going to take this country back one street at a time. So, names, sources, runners, everything you got.
No!
Dear, oh dear.
Okay, I'll give you a name. If you want a name, I'll give you one. Brian, for God's sake, tell him. Tell him!
Cheap trick. Everyone used to laugh at us. Not anymore.
No!
Not anymore!
Let her go! I'll give you what you want!
I guess you better try again.
I've got a kid, same age as Sammy.
He might just grow up in an all-white England and he'll have me to thank. Kill him!
Hello?
SOS, Greensleeves.
Chasing. Any idea of your orientation?
All I can do to bloody well stand up. I need a safe house now.
Okay. Call box is Romford, grid reference GML91. Safe house at GML9293.
Get a take team fanning out in a 3-mile arc. Start with the safe houses.
I'll go with.
You'll stay put.
More news. Osborne's ordered the crew to throw the immigrants overboard. Customs saved as many people from the water as they could. Tessa's viewing the live feed and Zoe's on her way back.
To Romford, you mean? That was her. She's going after Tom and Helen.
Pull her back.
Believe me, she's unstoppable.
Where's Helen?
You know Derek from Millbank, of course.
I want the increment.
Impossible.
They're special forces, they'll understand. The SAS are assigned to us specifically for precisely this purpose. One call, that's all it'll take. We look after our own. We've got the names, locations. Extract Claire and the kid, erase Osborne and the rest of them from the planet.
I understand how angry you must feel.
You don't understand a thing.
This is a mess, but a merry mess nonetheless. 2 people have died and Osborne's on the rampage. I say good, in a manner of speaking. Now we know what he's up to, despite the cock-up. I'm chuffed to say he's tainting the right with every single action he takes. pushing the right further right and the left towards the central reservation. Meanwhile, these reception centers are a living nightmare. And suddenly, a government position on immigration is now possible that was practically unthinkable 2 years ago. Now we can venture a new bill that brings the shutters down on undesirables. And make it look like we're practically socialists, for God's sake. All thanks to you.
You're not going to let us touch him, are you?
No, I didn't say that. And only until the bill's been passed, obviously. Then you can get special branch to do your dirty work, as per the hymn sheet. We're not total cynics.
Oh dear. You're a little shite, Derek. Have I ever told you that?
You've implied it enough times. Take a chill pill, Harry.
Fuck you, Derek. With bells on.
What a shithole.
Sorry.
So, you asked me to give you a lift home, and then you show me this. Well, I'm sorry, but no way. I can't leave you here. Come and stay with me. Come on. Move in.
You're thinking about your lease. Helen's been dead for 2 seconds, and all you can think about is your cash flow. You made me sick! I'm sorry, Daddy, I'm sorry. Oh, God, what thing to say.
Next.
Matthew!
You all right?
Long story, not now. I want you to come and live with me. I have a big flat, and it's big, and it has a garden. And I want you and Maisie in my flat and in my life as soon as possible. Will you do that?
Sweetness!
Target has just left.
Target
Mrs. Sykes? Your flight will be boarding from gate 29 in 40 minutes.
Harry, sit down, sit down. Just checking out the new Home Office app. It's worth a download. Well, I have some very exciting news. After several hundred hours of extremely delicate phone calls, Operation Horizon is a go.
With the same chair?
Same deal, same chair. Total secrecy, press lockout. Top people on both the Israeli and the Palestinian sides are signed up and ready to powwow. This is an historic opportunity to bring about peace in the Middle East.
Home Secretary, these talks always do one of two things: collapse spectacularly or fizzle out.
Well, if anyone can stop that from happening, it's this chair. His code name for the duration is Lighthouse. Perfect, eh? The beacon, guiding us through the dark crags. Just think, if the foundations of a lasting peace were laid in little old Blighty. Rather a shame the whole thing's clandestine, but then you can't win them all.
I liaise with all sides, re-security arrangements.
I spent a year in that part of the world after graduating. My dalliance with long-haired do-gooding, you know. But I've seen at first hand what this conflict has done to those people. On all sides. We have a solemn responsibility to this process. Anything you need.
Home Secretary.
تكلم.
المحادثات جارية في فندق الأمير إدوارد. الرئيس سوف يصل خلال 18 ساعة. كلمة السر: المنار.
أكاديمية المنارة.
رئيس الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
The President touches down in 5 hours. Operation Horizon is his brainchild. It's top secret, small-scale exploratory talks between Israel and the Palestinians.
And the President's getting tough on Israel. He's demanded a freeze on all settlement buildings as a precondition. Obviously, the right wing there don't like it, but others feel that he offers the region the best chance for peace in decades. So our job, therefore, is to protect the talks, to make sure they go ahead.
Now, 3 6-hour windows have been arranged with cover stories. The first is a visit to Buck House. But instead of spending the day with the corgis, he's going straight out the back into unmarked vehicles and over to the delegation hotel. And before you ask, yes, the Queen is in on it.
What, so someone actually made her sign the Official Secrets Act?
But it's delicate. A sharp word, the wrong food, any perceived inequality in treatment.
So we buy them the same toys.
That way they can't argue.
Both delegations are in the same hotel to rule out any suggestion of favoritism. It's the Prince Edward. Central location, but totally securable, and all surrounding buildings will be emptied. The key players. On the Israeli side, Levi Cohen, lead negotiator. Worked within the peace process for 30 years. This is Anna Cohen, his daughter. She's ex-army, but now a rising star of Israeli politics. Now, she's tough, but she's a moderate, like her father.
Anna was kidnapped by a splinter Palestinian jihadi group in 2001. Her father, then a defense minister, would not approve an army plan to rescue her.
His own daughter? Why?
It was a volatile time. If he had approved the plan, it could have sparked a cycle of violence that would have lasted for years. He had no choice.
They don't get along. Only reason they'll be in a room together is for these talks.
So do you know the family, then?
Yes. I'm going to be at the hotel as a favor to Levi.
On the other side, Haran Ibrahim, Palestinian lifer, former advisor to Arafat. The other man is his deputy, Raed Elwan. Now, he's seen as the more progressive thinker.
If we can manage to close the gap on this thing, which seems unlikely, then we'll be doing the world a great service.
Both delegations will be assigned a Home Office liaison.
So are we working with them?
Not exactly. The delegation would never accept MI5 close protection, so your Home Office staff on babysit drill. Make sure the delegations are safe, happy, and above all, separate until the talks begin. Ruth and Tarek will coordinate from here, but essentially we're relying on your tact and charm.
Well, you and Beth?
Yeah, well, these are Middle East peace talks, so expect complications.
Lucas, emergency contact from the CIA. A journalist called Dana Morrison has contacted them, asking for confirmation that the president is chairing a secret peace summit. Now, they've denied it, obviously, but she's running the story anyway.
How the hell did she find that out?
They don't know.
When does she go to press?
This afternoon.
An attempt to derail the talks?
Yeah, maybe. And if word gets out, Lighthouse will have to cancel, so I'm bringing her in.
Prepare yourself for the inevitable harangue about press freedom. Keep me informed.
I won't ask how long it's been because the answer will make me feel very old. But I hear you're now a duke. Has a gun to your head, Harry?
I'm a knight, Levi. And on the day I became one, so did an 80-year-old disc jockey and a champion shot putter. So I don't dine out on it, no. What about you? Are you hopeful?
That's not a term that's useful in what I do. Although, with Lighthouse on board, I can't help it, Harry. We could really move on this time.
I'm delighted to hear you say that. What about Anna? How's she?
She still hasn't forgiven me, if that's what you mean. But she's excited about these talks. She may hate her father, but she loves Israel. Now, if you pretend you're still on Tel Aviv time, like me, we can have a whiskey.
Miss Cohen, I'm Richard Fox, your Home Office liaison. I hope you like the suite. It's the best in the hotel.
Come in, Mr. Levendis, and stop wasting air.
I don't know if my office briefed you, but my name is Richard.
Dimitri Levendis. Born in North London to Greek immigrant parents. MI5 field officer, Section D. Formerly a promising military career, including the Special Boat Service.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm Sarah Clayton from the Home Office.
Raed Elwan. Mr. Ibrahim is
saving his energies for the discussions.
Well, I hope the suite's to your liking. It's the best in the hotel. With our compliments.
Thank you. Every time I am abroad, I am brought dates. The Arab would like dates, they think.
My people have swept and secured the suite. We do not need the help of a foreign intelligence officer. But our chairman is setting a different note, so you can stay. Did you know that prolonged periods of malnutrition can cause diabetes?
No.
A gift from my captors, along with insomnia, and, of course, what you are trying not to look at.
I've seen worse.
Well, if there's anything else we can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Will you stop fighting every war the Americans ask you to?
I think that's a notch above my pay grade. But I can assure you, we're all behind a peaceful resolution. If the public knew about these talks, you'd see that.
Then it is well they will be spared the disappointment of their failure.
The President is chairing talks between Israel and Palestine, then the public have a right to know about it. So no, Miss Hall, I'm not going to sign that. Instead, I'm going to take your overtures as confirmation of my source's report and go to press. Today, this is a matter of principle.
Normally, I'd agree. But these talks need to be kept secret. If you blow them open, we can't guarantee security and they'll be cancelled.
Then why do them in secret at all?
But the President feels they only have a chance if they're away from the spotlight. Now, having them in public brings a certain pressure not to compromise.
Maybe. But it is always in the public good to know.
Almost always. I see pictures you don't see. I read transcripts you never will. I've watched people destroy their bodies for causes that began hundreds of years ago in countries they've never even visited. This isn't some abstract political goal you're putting at risk, Miss Morrison. It's a living thing.
Lucas.
Harry, the journo, is playing ball. We'll get to work on her source. How's Levi?
I'm with him now. He's old beyond his years. The business he's in does that to you. But he's excited too. He feels with Lighthouse coming, there's really some hope this time. We cannot compromise on security, but we must give these talks every chance.
Understood.
Problems? Huh. You wouldn't tell me if there were. I think you are the only person I know whose silence is truly reassuring.
I get tongue-tied. You know, for a seasoned negotiator, Levi, your mind is remarkably easy to read. One day she'll realize that what you did was right at the time.
And the one time she needed my support.
The emails from Dana Morrison's contact are anonymous and brief. They just say that Lighthouse is chairing secret talks.
Can you pinpoint who sent them?
Not who, but I can do where.
Well, I can think of a few groups in Lebanon that would have an interest in sinking the talks.
Even when he's the most sympathetic president the Palestinians have dealt with in years. And if anyone's likely to force Israel to make concessions, it's him.
Okay, I've got another location. 7 emails sent, 6 from Lebanon. The last one from an internet cafe yesterday.
They pull up the browsing history an hour either side of the time that email was sent.
News, map sites.
What maps was he looking at?
That's the Prince Edward.
So someone in Lebanon knows who, when, and where. Okay, we treat this as a priority 1 threat to the talks. Tarek, get me passenger manifest from all flights out of Beirut. Order control data.
We may not need those. He's booked a room at a hostel 5 minutes away from the cafe.
He's already here.
Okay, I'm in the room. Just gonna do a sweep.
Lucas, you need to hurry. We don't know how long you've got.
There's nothing here. It's clean. Professional. Got a large amount of sterling and euros. Swiss passport. No photograph. Got a notebook. Also found her in Arabic. 2 boxes of 9mm hollow point ammo, but there's no weapons, so we have to assume that our man is armed.
An armed, unknown hostile who knows about the talks. This changes things. We need to inform the delegations.
Agreed. Brief everyone.
Alpha 1, you should go. I'll send a surveillance team to watch the hostel and pick him up when he comes back.
Tarek, I'm streaming video. Take a look at this Arabic. Got 2 English words, Ashton Gardens. Can you see a number?
I'm running a translator.
Don't bother. 16 Ashton Gardens.
That's 2 miles from you, no tenant.
Okay, I'm on my way. Tell surveillance to keep a low profile and let me know if anyone shows up. Someone lives here.
We could be dealing with a wider cell. Let me send him back up.
Too noisy. We need to keep this quiet. I've got a laptop. I'm bringing it in. Gonna go and see what the neighbors say about the tenant. Pursuing suspect on foot. Male green jacket. Heading east on Ashton Gardens.
Suspect heading east on Ashton Gardens. Police are on their way.
Throw your weapon away.
Why are you trying to disrupt the talks?
Shut up.
Lucas. Lucas. Lucas.
You wanted to see me?
Our spy has some news for you.
Mr. Cohen, we have a leak. An armed hostile flew in from Lebanon yesterday. He knows the talks are going ahead and wants to stop them. We're confident we'll catch him before the president touches down.
This is over before it's begun. And all the work we put in together.
Don't pretend we did this together. We both want it. We both worked for it. There is no together.
Thank you. I know you'll do everything you can.
You realize a Muslim group will be blamed for this?
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. Please, Miss Clayton, leave us alone.
Father? We're going to have the lunch meeting in the restaurant.
Heads up. Israelis heading to the restaurant.
What? My delegation are in the lobby right now.
What?
Mr. Elwan, perhaps you prefer to eat in the comfort of your own suite.
Mr. Elwan, the time for talking is nearly upon us. I am hopeful we can find some common ground.
I think we've already found it, Mr. Cohen. Your daughter has no love for either of us.
Until the talks, then. Not everything has to be a battle, Anna.
But some things do.
Is there anything I can do, Mr. Cohen?
No. Thank you. I think I'll take a walk.
Miss Cohen.
Call me Anna. I like hearing my name. It's from being in the army too long.
I know what you mean.
I miss that life, though. Do you?
Bits, I guess.
Which bits, Dimitri?
I don't know. I guess you know exactly who you are in the army. What you're supposed to do at any given time.
Yes, you're right. We don't have that anymore. What did you want to talk about, anyway?
You and your father. Look, I know it's none of my business, but my first responsibility is to the talks. And the animosity between you two could harm them.
My father left me to rot in a terrorist's basement for 14 months. There can be no relationship between us. I'm offended that you insinuate that I would put Israel's future at risk because of a personal issue.
Where are you headed? Anna.
We compiled CCTV images during your chase and ran it through face recog. He's a Lebanese national, Muat Houtri.
That rings a bell.
Well, it should do. He's moderately notorious, commands his own Islamist paramilitary group. They're small, but they're dedicated. They've got a long list of achievements. Bombings, rocket attacks, assassinations, all against Israel.
So Hutri wants to stop the talks?
Do you think he's planning a physical attack now that his leaks failed?
Maybe. We can't take any chances on this one.
You both need to see this. It's from the computer Lucas found.
Oh my God. It's Lighthouse. They've got his itinerary. Well, they know his every move. They're not trying to derail the talks. They're going to kill the president.
Call Beecher at the CIA. I'll talk to Harry and get Beth and Dimitri to inform their delegations. Okay, everyone, listen up. All Section D operations are now suspended and all resources dedicated to finding this man, Muat Hutri.
How did he find out about Lighthouse?
Beth needs to stay close to the Palestinians. Beth, it's an assassination attempt. The target is Lighthouse.
Oh, Christ.
The suspect is Muat Hutri, Islamist paramilitary commander. You need to stay close to your delegation. Where are you?
I'm just outside doing a security check.
Okay, finish up, but then don't let Elwyn or Ibrahim out of your sight.
We need everything you have. Oh, no.
Hello? Hi there. I work for the hotel, and I was just wondering, is everything all right with that camera? Because we've got some very expensive cars arriving. Are they going to be okay?
Yes. I am just servicing. The system, it is fine.
¿De qué parte de España vienes?
Soy de Argentina.
Ah. Muchas gracias por tu ayuda.
Nada.
Beth?
An attack on Lighthouse?
We will find him, Mr. Cohen.
Are you okay, Anna?
This will never end. No matter what we do, we are cursed.
The president's life is in danger. What are your people doing to rectify this?
Everything they can.
If you do not find this man within 2 hours, I will authorize our security services to carry out a black flag against all known supporters of Islamic terror in London.
That would be illegal.
These talks must proceed.
Tarek, try her again. The phone's dead. I told you. She called, it connected, then hung up, then she went dark.
Nothing on comms either.
Something's wrong.
It's Dimitri.
Go ahead.
We've got a problem. Levi Cohen has given us 2 hours to catch Hutri, or he orders a black flag operation against known terror affiliates in London.
What?
He is desperate for these talks to go ahead.
Black flag?
It's when you round up every suspect on your books, no matter what the evidence against them. There'd be riots.
Dimitri, have you heard from Beth?
Not for a couple of hours. Why?
She's missing, off comms.
I'll go look for her.
No, I've already sent a team. I need you to stay close to the delegations. Hutri's the key. If we find him, we stop the hit on the president. And I think he may have Beth.
Could try using CCTV to trace him through London from where he left you. Take time.
Well, then why aren't you already doing it?
Levi, you must countermand this black flag order.
Do you have him yet?
No. But you're not making this decision clearly. You're thinking about Anna.
I am thinking about Israel!
The threat we've been investigating has been confirmed as an attempt on Lighthouse. We have a suspect at large. Naturally, the Americans have been notified.
Dear Lord.
Also, one of my officers is missing, and Levi Cohen is threatening an Israeli black flag operation on the streets of London if we don't apprehend the suspect. He's panicking.
Well, you know the man, Harry. Talk some sense into him.
I've tried. We have no option but to suspend the talks. I think the Americans will make that decision for you. I'll give you some privacy.
No, Harry, stay. Towers. Yes, I see. We'll support your decision as best we can. Very well, thank you. He's still coming.
What?
The CIA aren't happy, but Lighthouse is desperate to make these talks happen. They'll call further along their route for an updated picture before making any further decisions.
There is a credible threat to the president's...
There are 30 threats a day to his life. They'd drive him around in a tank if it let them. Look, I've spoken to the man. He knows he'll be out of office before he gets these people in a room again.
If the leader of the free world dies on a London street...
I don't need you to paint me the bloody picture. Now just get me something to tell them before they call again. Find this man.
Tarek, anything?
Almost there. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's leading... here. There, live image.
He's showing us his face.
He's right outside.
Who's Ray? Slowly.
What's he doing?
Israeli checkpoint protocol, showing us he's not a bomber.
Where is she? Our officer.
I don't know what you mean.
You see, usually there'd be quite a lot of stages to this process. But for you, we can jump straight to the last one.
It is so good to be in a different world.
How are you going to kill the president?
I am not. Listen carefully. I did not come here to assassinate the president. I came to stop it. I don't expect you to believe me. In your eyes, I am just a terrorist. But the man you want is Balthazar Shed, a Syrian.
Listen to me. I should kill you. But I think your security services, so you might be useful. Notice I said might. For the moment, you're worth more to me alive. Not if you understand. Lord, please.
I learned about the assassination through a connection in Damascus who knows Shad. I tried to stop it. I first tried to use a journalist to leak the talks and stop them that way. That didn't work, as you know, so I had to kill Shad instead, but I failed again.
So why didn't you just come and tell us?
Trust Western intelligence when you have proved so many times your cruelty, your incompetence. Surrendering to you is my last chance to stop
On the
Jack.
laptop we found in your flat was a plan for a hit.
Not my flat, Jack! I was going there to kill him. Listen, I'll let you leave. Only because I thought this moment might come.
What do you get out of all this?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're a terrorist leader wanted in 5 countries. We're not going to let you go. US, Israel, whoever gets you are going to throw you in prison for the rest of your life.
I know.
When you do this for nothing!
Lighthouse killed by a Muslim. That would be my people that suffered the consequences all over the world.
All right. So why does Jad want to kill the president?
I don't know. But he's only a soldier. I am sure he's not working alone.
So what else do you know about Jad?
He's an ex-army sniper. Very skilled.
Do you believe him?
We have to.
Okay. Notify everyone that the threat we're facing is a sniper.
Don't understand. All possible vantage points have been sealed off. There are undercover Secret Service, we've got hidden police marksmen. They're covering everything. It's an impossible shot.
Yes, I know. So we're missing something. And I think Jad's got Beth. I'm going to go to the hotel. Sniper or no sniper, I'm not going to compromise on finding her. Get everyone on the ground that you can spare.
An assassin and a method. He's a Syrian sniper.
And Lighthouse is still coming?
He's leaving the palace in 5 minutes. But don't worry. There's nowhere a shooter could fire from. It's impossible.
No assassination is impossible, Dimitri. Trust me.
Excuse me, can I borrow your phone? Just give me the bloody phone.
Yep.
Lucas, it's me.
Beth, where are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, the guy we want is 30s, Arabic, athletic.
I've just watched him meditate and then slice his thigh with a knife. I'm guessing he's on his way to a hospital.
Come to the hotel now.
Lucas.
Ruth, Beth's fine. Jad's gone to a hospital nearby. Find out which one.
The nearest is Abbey Park Hospital, 1.5 miles due west of the hotel. They suspended new admissions because of the talks, but they're still accepting emergencies.
Do we have police stationed there?
Yes, unarmed, but Lucas, the hospital has no eye line to the hotel. It's completely obstructed by another building.
How far is the hospital from the hotel?
1.67 miles. That's surely too far. And don't forget the huge building in the way.
Alpha 2. What's the longest effective sniping range?
The guy in Afghanistan has a kill at 1.5 miles.
Well, what about 1.67? Is that possible?
Maybe. But if you didn't have a spotter, you need a ballistic calculator to compute the wind, trajectory, atmospheric pressure. You end up hitting 50 feet from your target. And from that range, the bullet's in flight for 4 seconds.
So you'd have to break the record and shoot through another building. There is no shot.
What if Jad doesn't need a true sightline? Calculate the shot's actual trajectory. Alpha 2. We think he's going to calculate the shot blind and fire through the building.
Passing through walls or plate glass would damage the round. It would throw the trajectory off.
Yeah, unless he's already prepared the building. You need to make sure no one's out the front. This shot is possible.
Okay, wait here.
Protocol yellow. Reroute lighthouse to rear of hotel.
I need everyone to move back inside the hotel quickly. Back inside the hotel. Okay, let's move. Come inside. Now. Quickly and calmly, please. Okay, let's move. Come on.
Inside, quickly!
Ruth, patch me through to Alpha Team's comms.
Jad! Don't move! Hurry, Jad's down.
We need an ambulance now.
You're going to be okay, Mr. Elwyn. We've got a medic on the way.
The President. Don't worry. Sniper's down. Lighthouse is coming in the back.
smiled. He smiled like he'd done his job.
Okay, it was an unlikely shot to make. A precision kill from that range with no eye line.
Flick to the last page, Ruth.
What if this was his job?
A diversion?
Exactly. The target was irrelevant. He just needed to take the shot. Create chaos on the front of the building, so we were forced to take Lighthouse around the back.
For what purpose? We've got security details on the staff. All the delegations are here.
Anna's not.
Find her, Ruth. Contact the Secret Service. We may have a second assassin, and get Lighthouse out of here.
Anna! Anna! Just found 2 of Anna Cohen's insulin shots filled with some kind of chemical explosive. Jesus, there's 4 more in the sink. He's not coming, Anna. Lighthouse is gone. Please don't.
If it's inside her body, it'll be a localized blast. You still need to withdraw to a perimeter of 20 meters. Dimitri, you've got to get out of there.
We know the explosive is inside you. Anna, listen to me. Your watch. I need you to take it off. Slowly.
I can't. To guard against the loss of nerve. I detonate manually or in 2 minutes. I wanted to be sure.
Dimitri.
Mr. Cohen, don't go near her.
Anna? Why?
To show the world that no enemy of Israel is safe, no matter how powerful.
Anna, you work so hard for peace.
I worked for this. There will never be peace.
Hashem lachu otach. הייתי צריך לבוא בשבילך. לא באתי.
למה לא?
אני משתזיע, Anna.
We've got to get away from her.
Anna, I need you to go outside now and keep walking. Get away from everyone. Can you do that for us?
Levi. It's all right, Harry. I'm with my daughter. לאן יש לי ללכת? Oh, please leave us alone.
Levi, we're trying to help you.
I'm not leaving her.
Anna, how does it work?
Electrostatic charge.
Get this far enough away, we should be all right.
Levi, I'm not leaving her.
30 seconds.
Here.
Go.
Ruth, we need bomb disposal and an ambulance. Dimitri, let's give them some privacy.
It's all right, Dad. It's finished. My darling little girl is finished.
speak to Levi?
He's with Anna. She's on dialysis to clean the explosive out of her system. Then life in an Israeli prison. No trial. The public story will be nervous breakdown. Levi stepped down from the peace process. He wants to dedicate his life to caring for her.
We've been working on Jad's phone. There are messages between him and a contact in Syria. Evidently, he believed he was working for an Islamist group. I think Anna Cohen duped him into thinking that. Harry, she planned all of this alone. Nobody knew what she'd become.
Dimitri's habitual good cheer seems somewhat dim this evening. Have you got a pep talk in you?
Of course. You okay?
I didn't see it. I thought I knew what kind of person she was.
So, do you want some psychological advice of incredible depth and subtlety?
Always.
Go get a skin form. Start again tomorrow.
Is that what you're doing?
So, we start all over again.
I'm sorry things didn't go to plan.
There is no plan. All we do is collect will. One day, maybe we'll have enough, then maybe there will be a plan. Please, pass my best wishes to Mr. Cohen. Now he's retired, we will all have to work twice as hard.
What are you doing here?
What's wrong? Did you not get the message?
Michael's here.
Shit. I'll come back later.
Okay.
Who is it?
Michael, this is John from work.
Hello, John. It's good to meet you.
Sorry, Colin, what?
I never had you down as a weekend's weapons handler.
Same goes for you.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just quite into ballistics. You're drifting.
Am I?
Looks like it. I guess you probably know why you're drifting.
Yes, I probably do.
May I? I used to do a bit of biathlon. You know, the skiing and...
Yeah, I know what it is.
That's the thing about guns. You can never train for the real thing. I've got friends in the army, SO19, they all tell me that.
Yeah? Does it change them, you know, as people?
A little. Not surprising, really. I mean, they've just seen a bullet that they've fired hit another living, breathing person. Maybe even killed them. I mean, once you've seen that, can you ever look at anything with the same eyes? No going back.
Tell me about it.
Thanks for giving up your Saturday mornings to be here. Believe me, it won't be the last time in this job. Working with secrecy means that you're going to be living with secrecy to the end of your careers, maybe even the end of your lives. And the effect on relationships outside of this building is not to be underestimated.
Okay. No, sorry. I'm sorry. Must teach new spies. Must teach. Now, got to go.
We thought we'd put together a workshop to talk to you about this because it's something that people feel very affected by when they're working, and no one's ever spoken to recruits about it before. Well, I had asked one of our senior colleagues from Section B to talk to you on this very subject, but, Zoe.
Sorry. Hello.
Zoe, would you mind just giving a few words of advice to our new recruits?
Get an overdraft.
On the subject of relationships.
Yeah, of course. Right, well, having a relationship outside of these walls is, well, it's almost impossible. The only people that can fully understand or appreciate or support you in your life are the people that you share this job with. Or at least that's what the people here will try and tell you. And I used to think that too. But you know what? It's just not true. It is possible to find happiness outside the knowledge circle or whatever it is they like to call it now. And I know that it sounds stupid, but it's just about meeting the right person. And to do that, you're going to need to set the bar very, very high. Because they are going to need to be fabulous. They're going to need to be somebody completely and utterly fabulous.
It's open!
Just make sure it's...
Back in registry first thing Monday.
Yeah, he was blackballed effectively by the UK scientific community. Ran off doing the apartheid era to help the South Africans get up to speed with the rest of the world on chem bio research. He's freelance. Why?
He's back in the market, apparently, for funding and a long-term partner.
Isn't everyone?
Research partner, so we understand. Little bird at GCHQ. Can we request a deeper look?
OK, well, Danny and Zoe should play Scarecrow, pay Newland a visit, warn him off the idea in the strongest possible terms. What's wrong with that idea?
The two people you're suggesting for it.
We've never had any problem tasking him before.
Zoe and Danny, together. At the moment, they're so entwined in each other's personal lives. A mission together could be fractious.
Nice bit of tension. Keeps the nerves working.
Hello, yeah, can I talk to somebody about ordering some flowers, please? It's for a wedding.
That was quick.
Oh, listen, I'm going to call back. Thank you.
He's from Will again?
Yes.
Very nice. Mind you, he's digging himself a hole, you'll start expecting it.
Dr. Newland will be travelling to Harwich tomorrow. He will board an overnight ferry.
Departing 1500 hours, arriving Kristiansand, Norway, 11:30 the next day. Now, it's an import-routed ferry, so will be empty on its way out, but full coming back.
Why?
GCHQ intercepted a mobile phone conversation. He's meeting a contact who's keen to fund his research on plague bacteria.
We need you to travel with him and explain to him the error of his ways in the strongest possible fashion.
That words will allow.
Operation Scare the Scientist.
A night on a North Sea ferry, surely that's punishment enough.
Pneumonic plague has a rapid onset. The most untreated patients die within 48 hours. Now, it's zoomorphic, so it's passed from human to animal and animal to human. I mean, it's been around for a while, Black Death and what have you. It's not exactly breaking news. But Newland is perfecting a process that could mass produce and deliver it to a large population.
From what we know, Newland is going to Norway to meet a fixer for North Korean technology transfer. From what we understand, the North Koreans want to fund his research.
Getting himself a sugar daddy.
Exactly. What a prick. He's a free agent. As far as we can tell, he's become so entwined in his work, he's not paying attention to the consequences. Now, I'm normally cautious about bandying around the phrase renegade scientist, but in this case, I'll make an exception. Giving North Korea Newland's expertise is simply hitting fast forward to a potentially biblical catastrophe.
We need this worm turned.
You two will be working together. Any objections?
John, come on. You shouldn't be so down on yourself.
I leave the radio on, Rachel. I leave the radio on when I'm out of the office, so that when I get home to an empty house, at least there's some shred of human warmth there to greet me.
Ruth, what are you working on? It's so embarrassing.
Why? We're digging around in everybody's lives. Stands to reason we're going to come across someone we actually like. So, what's he done? Anything appalling?
No.
Shame.
No, he's not someone we're looking at because he's done something. He's someone we're looking at in case someone does something to him. It's housekeeping. He sits on various committees and boards in the city. All kinds of people cross his path.
He sounds important.
Oh, he is.
Is he just really nice?
He has a PhD in economics. He was an athlete at university, but he hurt his knee playing tennis in Spain in '92. A ligament, very painful. And he's a singer. I don't know why that should make a difference to me. I just really like singers.
You have been busy.
It's not as if I'm doing anything wrong, really. Just looking at them.
Of course not. Not like you're taking them home at the weekends.
Please don't tell anyone.
Photos, background, pictures of his parents, his brother. Reminders to him of what he's putting on the line by attempting to work with these people.
Yeah, we don't normally take paperwork.
Consider it ammunition. Enjoy the trip.
What's not to enjoy?
I don't like this one bit.
Yes, you do. And it's exactly why I asked you to look into Ruth for me. What did she tell you?
I caught up with her in the computer room. She's been reading source Carl transcripts. I get the feeling she's been doing it for a while. I asked her about removing them from the building, and she more or less confessed straight off the bat.
You didn't confront her, did you?
God, no, I was playing around. She's not got a clue we're onto it.
What's your assessment?
I think she's really fallen for him.
Oh, Ruth. Well, just keep watching her for now.
I don't think I will, to be honest. I have a lot of things to catch up on tonight.
Burning the candle, John?
The candle melted long ago. We'll see you for lunch tomorrow?
Julie's, 1 o'clock?
I'll be there and awake. Bye, Bill.
Checkpoint 4. Newland and Mercedes proceeding northeast. Mark. No spark. All clear.
Ringo?
Checkpoint 6. Target arriving Harwich. All clear.
This is Adam with your wake-up call.
Ah, so nice to hear your voice.
Sorry, who am I speaking to?
Danny.
Legend, please.
Life assurance salesman Michael James here with my old friend Rachel.
Look, I know you've been enjoying yourselves in the Land Rover, but let me reiterate, this man is not the Dalai Lama. He's dangerous, amoral, a professional traitor to the human race. That ferry is empty. You're highly visible. Keep your focus. Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Newland's in berth 9406. Be worth confirming the full passenger manifest with the captain. That'll avoid a spark if we go knocking on his door from the get-go.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes, for Smith.
Just for one. No problem. This way.
Why should it be?
Sorry?
Why should it be a problem?
It isn't.
You just said it wouldn't be a problem. Is eating lunch on your own a problem?
I certainly didn't mean any offence. I have a lovely table for you. Number 7, by the window.
I'd like the table I booked, please. It's table 14.
Of course. I'll just get you a menu. Afternoon. How are you? Very well, thank you. Something to drink?
Water. Sparkling, please, with lemon.
Something to drink, sir?
Sparkling water with lemon, please.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry. Clumsy oaf. Can't take me anywhere.
Sorry, John. Bloody fire alarm. They won't let us go without ticking us off a list.
No problem.
So, I've put you down for the Scratch Requiem tonight.
No, you haven't.
Actually, John, I have. Louise and I have decided that you're working too hard. A spot of pro-am Mozart is just the sort of thing to take your mind off. Usual story. Turn up, sing some Mozart, drink some wine.
When and where? St. Martin's, very nice.
We went last year and had a blast. It's hardly any rehearsal. Black tie, turn up and belt out. Go on, say yes.
All right, then.
Excellent.
You always do with a good scratch, especially where Wolfgang's concerned.
See, standard berth this way.
Oh, so we're not in the Commodore suites, then?
No, because it's twice as expensive, and then all you get is an individually wrapped chocolate and a bunch of flowers.
I like chocolate.
Yeah, just think about all that taxpayers' money we'll be saving. Which number is it, Danny?
8143. It's like the Hindenburg, but without the frills. You should come here on your honeymoon. Newland's berth's on the other side of the ship, on the port starboard, on the other side of the ship, anyway.
Might look a bit obvious we move in next door.
What's wrong?
I think it might be those crisps.
Yeah, and the chocolate, all that breakfast, all those pasties too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look, you're in luck. The Rhombus Cafeteria serves prawn cocktail. Zoe?
Why didn't we know this before?
Well, GCHQ had some problems looking into the accounts. There were quite a few.
So money transfers already occurring?
Yes.
We know this?
I mean, perhaps is what I meant to say, not yes.
Big difference.
All we know at the moment is the extent of the financial content of his secure emails. And luckily, the North Korean fixer side aren't that great at encryption.
If he's already been paid, he's not going to negotiate anymore, is he? He's going to do the bloody work.
No, we're jumping ahead. Let's just confirm it. You're working on the bank accounts? Is that a yes? Or a perhaps?
It's a yes.
Hi. Have you got anything to settle my friend's stomach? She's suffering from really bad seasickness.
These should do the trick.
Thanks.
was your lunch?
My lunch? What lunch?
The lunch you eat. You missed a good lasagna.
Sam, can you keep something to yourself?
Mm.
I had lunch with him.
And?
Unfeasibly handsome.
So what's the next step?
Why is there a next step?
Why isn't there?
Newland's bank accounts.
What about them? Newland's UK accounts have zeroed. Everything's headed for Switzerland.
Are these the actions of a man who intends on returning to this country?
Perhaps a visit to his flat.
I could get a team in there in half an hour. It's Adam Carter.
He's going to do it.
We thought this meeting was just to be about paying for more research, but from the looks of these amounts of money, one would have to assume the plague research is completed.
We need an upstairs opinion.
Zoe. Here.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Ah, fresh air.
It helps?
Not really.
In the light of new developments, we would prefer it if this individual was no longer a problem. The DG's recommendation memos are starting to sound like papal bulls. I'd like clarification on this one.
Oh. No.
Yes.
No. This isn't what I had in mind. Really.
What did you have in mind?
Just to see him.
Is he or is he not exactly the sort of person you've been waiting for?
He is, but...
No, but when someone extraordinary comes along, however that is, you've got to go for it.
I'm scared.
I've just spoken to the DG. You were right to plan ahead.
What did he say?
Newland now presents a clear and present danger to the safety of this country. Extreme measures, Adam. Extreme times. We have a black flag.
So, what are we doing?
Get Zoe on the phone.
Say that again.
The operation's changed.
In what way?
We know Newland intends to deliver on this trip.
Okay, so we'll bring him in.
I want you to know this is a papal bull. This is a decision made at the very top, and one that will not go any further than you or me.
You are really going to have to start giving me some specifics here, Adam, please.
The case I gave you, open it.
Will you pass that over here a sec? The case. Yeah, now what?
False bottom, take it out.
There's just foam underneath.
Lift the foam.
Not until you tell me what the hell this is.
Lift the foam, please.
Harry, are you on the line?
Do as he says, Zoe.
Do you realize what it is you're asking us to do?
I appreciate how angry you must feel.
You planned this.
Zoe, I give you my word, the case was a
Precaution for extreme circumstances, which is where we now reside.
The decision has been made, we have to act.
How can this be sanctioned?
Newland is involved in the sale of weapons of mass destruction, and in the light of this, he's been classified as a combatant, and as a combatant, threatening UK interests, we are within our rights to take whatever actions we deem necessary.
Well, say it. Go on, at least have the guts to say it.
We are within our rights to kill him.
We are nowhere near our rights.
We have come to realize that
We are living in a far more dangerous world. You may have noticed this yourself, Zoe.
It's still not within our policy to do that.
deadly force is authorized.
In extreme circumstances, this is one.
So what, 1 minute we're going to have a chat with him, the next minute we're going to kill him.
We did not
anticipate the depth and progress of his actions.
I feel sick.
I know this must come as a shock.
No, I mean, I really feel sick. I've got to get some air.
Adam, I've got her. Zoe! Adam.
Adam. This is confirmed.
This is confirmed.
You paused.
Zoe, we're sure.
Your position is clear, I'm afraid. The task now falls to the senior officer present, you.
You know, this isn't self-defense training. It isn't protection. This is clinical wet work, Adam. It's assassination.
You both have medical training and you can use a syringe, and I know you use a firearm.
You know, I really don't know.
I appreciate your feelings on this, don't get me wrong.
No, I mean, I really don't know. I've never had seasickness like this before. I don't feel well.
Put Danny on.
Danny.
Look, get someone to Christensen. Someone from Special Forces Increment can follow him and take them both out, Newland and the courier.
This is going to be hard enough as it is without proceeding on foreign soil.
Look, you have to appreciate what you're asking is more than we've ever been asked.
Is Zoe really that unwell?
She doesn't look great.
And I'm sorry to have to say it like this, but we have no option.
Zoe and I have no option.
If we're a team, Danny, the two things are the same. I need you to do this.
Give me a minute. You're not doing this. I am.
I'm all right, Danny. I'm all right. If I can see the horizon.
No, it's got to be me. You're going to have a lie down, all right?
He's gone. Ring him on his mobile.
No, give him 5 minutes, then get him back. I want you there when I'm talking to him.
I can do this, Adam. I can do it.
You said you were unwell.
I am.
No, Danny is. That's my decision. So get him back and stick with him.
Why?
Pressure, Zoe. Why else?
Can't do it.
Of course you can. Malcolm, tell her.
I could be your brother, Giles. I knew about the concert. I invited you along. You can hold on to my coattails. You won't have to raise a finger.
When is it? 9 o'clock? Plenty of time to make up your mind.
Do you remember Mary Kane? Pro-life terrorist.
Yeah, I do.
I listened to the interrogation tapes. Tom made them. He said something that's always stayed with me. He said, murder in the name of life is just about the stupidest thing I've ever come across.
That has nothing to do with our needs here.
Isn't it? The taking of human life, thou shalt not kill, seems pretty immediate to me. Look, I've never had a problem before. I really haven't. Not if I've been around it or involved in targeting it, but it's different if you pull the trigger.
We both know that's true, of course. He's made it clear where his position is. We have no choice but to act.
Look, if it's not Newland, it'll be someone else.
Maybe, but we're concerned with him. Our focus is him. Your focus needs to be on him now.
Danny.
What do I have to do?
We know he's a diabetic.
Yeah.
So, I'll walk you through it. Important things to make sure he gets to bed. Spike his drink. The drugs are long-lasting and mild, so he'll have plenty of time to get himself to bed. As soon as he's under, asleep, unconscious, get on with it. Don't give yourself any time to get anxious. Make yourself at home. You want the ankle. Prime the syringe before you go in. Swab. Needle in the vein. Softly press the plunger.
full contents. I'm gone. Job done.
Sam?
Gorgeous.
What do I say?
To who?
Him.
Ruth, you've been on a date before, haven't you?
Not for a long time. Not like this.
I've never done it before. I've never killed anyone before.
Of course you have.
No. No, Zoe, I haven't.
Yes, Danny, you have. We both have. You've killed more than you know. You're in this job, you do this work. You may not have had your finger on the trigger. You might not have even been in the chain of decisions that led to it. But Jesus, Danny, you and I have killed people, and there's no escaping it.
We're never this close to pulling the trigger.
No, but we should be prepared for it, if the end justifies the means.
But the means, Zoe, I mean, God help me.
I'm always putting you through it.
No. No. No, Zoe.
If I could.
You would, I know. Get some rest.
Warren, I'll have the same again. Another whiskey.
Another whiskey? 2 whiskeys. Thank you.
Slow into war.
Cheers.
Good health. Not that you care about that being in life assurance. Warren, another one from my friend here. He's on the road to oblivion, I think.
Aren't we all?
That's your company talking.
Yeah. We trade on fear, I know. What can you do?
That's why we reproduce, I suppose. Human beings. We simply can't cope with the idea that one day we're not going to be here any longer.
Two more.
Don't worry, sis. You look lovely.
This is stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
Right, now, Susan, all we're going to do is do some singing.
Singing. Yes. Thank you, Giles.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You have to understand what this means.
I do, Danny.
You don't. You're a veteran at this.
Danny, just listen to my voice for a second.
I was asked to do exactly the same as you on October the 4th, 1995 at 8 o'clock in the evening. Where were you then?
I was probably training at Riverside.
Okay. Okay, you were playing football, and I was having a similar conversation to the one we're having now. And the man talking to me was telling me what it's like to move to a point in your life where you've killed a man. Do you want to know what he said to me?
Okay.
He said if you think you're capable of it, if you can even comprehend it, you'll be all right. Now, it seems to me, Danny, that you can comprehend what's at stake here if we do nothing.
If we do nothing, he delivers.
The consequences are unknown, correct?
Correct.
We stop him like this, right now, we know for certain we are safer. The only person we should be worried about right now is Danny Hunter, okay?
Me?
You should be thinking about you, that's absolutely right.
What about me?
Oh. Inside you, things will happen. It only really kicks in when you get home. First your legs. They just go from under you. And you puke. And you cry like a baby. After all that, what I finally realized was if I could look myself in the eyes, in the mirror, if I could do that, I'd be okay. If you can do that, I said to myself, chances are you'll be all right. So I had a little puke and I had a little cry. I looked at my reflection. And here I am. Does that help, Danny? Please speak to me.
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of?
Yeah. It does help. Tell me what to do again.
You know what to do.
Tell me again.
Please. You're going to administer an overdose of insulin to his ankle. You won't feel a thing.
I've never killed before.
I know. It's okay.
You know?
Of course I know, Danny. Are we okay?
I have to go now.
You keep talking. Just keep talking.
Well, I must say I find that very enjoyable. Quite a blast.
It's wonderful.
Have you been before?
No.
No, neither have I. I'm sorry, John Fortescue.
Susan Hepburn. This is my brother, Giles.
I heard you belting it out with the tenors, Giles. One tries one's best. Would you excuse me?
Wait a minute. Didn't we have lunch together today?
Oh, my goodness, you're right. You were at Julie's. I dropped my knife. How funny.
I didn't think you were coming to this. I mean, I'm afraid I overheard you say you were going to sing in a scratch requiem, but until Giles dragged me along, I didn't really know what one was.
How extraordinary. Would you like a drink?
Yes. Your knee. Oh, dear, how painful. Have you played much tennis since?
Unfortunately not. There's a bit of a workload on at the moment.
Oh, I know. I mean, it's the season for it or something. I'm swamped. So what's it like playing tennis in Spain?
What's it like?
Is it hot?
Yes. Yeah, very. It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. I never come down here. I live in the city, but I never really take time to appreciate it.
That's so true. There's no time for culture, no time for exercise, no time for love. It's appalling.
There's always time for love. One should make time.
I suppose so. With my innings so far. Oh, anyway.
Any major disappointments? Sorry to be so personal. I didn't mean to be...
Well, don't worry. Major ones? Not really. I tried marriage, and that didn't work.
Another woman?
No, actually, another man. My wife looked elsewhere.
I'm sorry.
She's still with him, actually. She feels happier, I'm sure. He had the passion to make her feel wanted, I think. I wonder where mine went.
I expect it never left you.
Maybe you're right.
This is nice.
It is, yes. Do you fancy some air?
Yes.
It's a nice dress you have on.
Oh, it's quite old, actually. But your suit is nice.
It's my father's, actually. A bit tight round the middle these days.
I think you have
Do I?
on your shoulder.
Where?
It's a feather or something.
Well, it's been lovely.
Yes, it has.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're disembarking soon. Hurry up. We need to make sure we're down there.
I didn't hear you come in.
You were passed out. It was very quiet.
Is everything okay?
It's not too far to the airport. Adam's sending a car for us at the other end.
I asked you a question, Danny.
I guess you did.
So are you all right?
Do you want a window or an aisle seat, by the way?
Danny.
Will's brother knows you're a spy. He sent photos of the Ashworth op to a newspaper. Luckily, We had a stringer from the section working there. I would imagine Will told his idiot brother what you do for a living.
He told him?
Yeah, he told him. And his pics rocked up on the picture desk of a major newspaper. Sorry. See you down there.
We need to do an audit of all registry housekeeping surveillance.
Do it right now?
There are major holes in the background checks we're doing on all blue and green tagged assets.
I'll draw up a list for you.
Good.
Ruth, whatever you do in your spare time is entirely your business, as long as it doesn't cross over with our business.
I understand.
I'm sure you do.
I mean, we can't let that sort of thing get in the way of work, can we?
Of course we can't.
What the hell happened to you?
I need to know something.
Yeah, name it.
Did you tell your brother? Did you tell your brother what I do for a living?
Zoe, I would never do that.
You promised me.
Listen to me.
You vowed to me.
And I meant it.
You knew what you were getting into, Will. You knew how hard this could be.
Yeah, very hard, very, very hard, okay? And I've done it. I didn't tell him.
Of course you did.
Look, I know what he's like. I mean, come on, why would I do something like that?
Because you had to tell someone, Will. Oh, we all do. Will, it's only natural, isn't it? It's only human to want to tell someone. Jesus, Will, we did talk about it, though, didn't we? We did go over it.
Yes, and I did not tell him, okay?
Do you have any idea what would have happened if those pictures hadn't been found? Do you have any conception of that? Will, this is my job. Do you understand? Do you understand? I could have been sacked.
God's sake, why won't you just believe me, eh?
Because it's what just happened, Will. It just happened.
Well, I don't know what's just happened, and I don't know how it did, but...
You know what, Will? My life, okay, my life, my whole life, everything I've dreamt of, everything I've worked towards, depends on people I trust, not telling things. I can't ever trust you again.
Come on, we can work through this.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Will.
Zoe, don't even think it.
Well, everything we had was built on that foundation. My promise to you and your promise to me.
Yes.
You just destroyed everything our future was built on.
Oh.
Don't you ever contact me again.
Zoe.
Danny? Danny?
Hi, this is Marcus from Marchman Florists. I just need to talk to you about some ideas I had for your wedding bouquet.
Where have you been?
Took a walk. You told him then?
Yeah, it's over.
I'm sorry.
Was that it?
That's it.
Danny, what happened last night? Why don't you just tell me?
Inside you, things will change. Only really kicks in when you get home. First, your legs. They just go from under you. And after all that, what I finally realised was if I could look myself in the eyes, in the mirror, if I could do that, I'd be okay. If you can do that, I said to myself, chances are you'll be all right.
This man needs help.
Porter! Chair!
Let's get some OT here, please. Quickly. Briefly needs to get some other chest x-rays taken. He's hemorrhaging. We need to get him into resus as quickly as possible. Okay? Let's go.
Keep the mask on. It'll help you to breathe.
Yeah, thanks, Malcolm. I can see it now.
Wait.
Don't let that man go any further! This hospital's under quarantine! Get security to seal all the doors. Make sure nobody leaves the building. Get me Harry.
How are you?
I'm fine. Where's Esnik?
In isolation. It's got about an hour, maybe less.
I've got to go now.
What about these people? What's the estimated mortality rate?
Mortality's 94%. But over a limited number of infection cycles, virus goes off like a bomb, kills as many people as possible, then it quickly mutates.
Leaving the targeted area safe for invasion.
Adam, the average incubation period for this virus is 18 hours. You were infected 2 hours ago. No matter what happens today, in 12 hours, you will be on this quarantine ward. % of Greater London. That's in excess of 500,000 people dead inside a week.
Malcolm, we now have to assume that Zaf and those mercenaries are infected with the plague.
Okay, we're in. Angus Leonard, here he is. Right, this lists a number of properties in Leonard's name, shell companies.
Garages, lockups?
Yeah, at least half a dozen of them, spread all over London. There's a secure location in one of Leonard's company names, a machine tooling business about a quarter of a mile east of where Adam was injected. Clear! 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 This way!
only 5 mercenaries. Single shot through the base of the skull, soaked with accelerant and burned. Their bodies were fused together. It'll take forensics time to separate them, let alone identify them.
Yeah, until we're sure Zaf was one of the bodies, we have to concentrate on this.
This is all Copenhagen's work. He planned for the virus to be released in Iran, not here. He's just clearing up after his own mess. Whoever he is, we track him down.
No, right now, anyone who came within 6 feet of Mehar Nasnik is a potential carrier of this disease. 22 of them are already here in quarantine. How many more did he pass in the street? We have to locate and identify every one of them, get them in here before they become contagious.
Has now been quarantined. It's been a mere 2 hours since the outbreak of what St. Edward's Hospital will only confirm is an infectious tropical disease.
Just enough to lure them back.
And not scare them away.
Okay, Asnik was kicked out here. The Good Samaritan picked him up here, and this is their route to the hospital, less than a quarter of a mile. Now, these are the people who passed within transmissible distance. Pending identification, each has been assigned a number.
See what resources you can reassign to the facial recognition software. We need those IDs as soon as possible. Joe, can you liaise with SO19?
Harry, the virus was released in Tehran half a day before it reached London. Perhaps they're half a day closer to solving the problem. Maybe Anna's heard something inside the embassy.
She knows who you are, Adam. The woman hates you.
Hate's good. I can use hate.
Okay, our first hit. Vector 45. Karen Dugan, born Ipswich, 1963.
Cards on the table, Bob. We've got a big problem, and please don't be offended if I suggest you might be in possession of the solution.
I wish I was in a position to be offended, Harry, but you and I both know I'm not.
We've got wild vectors. Carriers we can't trace. In 18 hours, the infection rate will explode.
Okay. Yesterday, we flew a sample of this new guy direct to Washington, see exactly what we're dealing with, and it turns out what I told you yesterday was correct. It's of U.S. origin, strain E34. And Saddam had someone cook it up a little, stir it around. Russians, maybe, Indians, hell, the French at a push. We're working on a therapeutic vaccine right now and see if we can't retrofit the strain we've already got. And the DNA sequence has gone to your guys at Porton Down, but we need time.
We don't have time.
Chemical suits move large numbers of body bags into the restricted zone. These images will also make for fevered debate in the United Nations, where plans to levy sanctions against
Not here. Follow me. Please sit.
No.
This is Mihan Asnik. Iranian. Yesterday, he arrived in England and he brought something back with him, a virus that mimics pneumonic plague. Iran acquired it as a weapon and somehow, God knows how, it got loose. It's killing people in Tehran as we speak. And now it's loose in London, too. This is what it does, Anna. Look, Anna.
Make the lie big, make it simple, keep saying it, and eventually they'll believe it. Well, not me, Peter. Adam, whatever you are.
Anna,
not
Iran
again.
acquired it as a weapon. They wouldn't have done that without a failsafe, a vaccine. We believe it might be somewhere in the embassy, your home. This is your chance to save thousands of lives, Anna. Maybe tens of thousands.
And what now? I'm to consider you noble? You slept with me.
It's easy to be principled and brave when there's nothing at stake. This is your chance
Why
to
you
do
didn't
something you
mention
believe
principles? You lied to me. You used me.
Anna.
My body.
Listen.
Just thinking about it makes me want to throw
People
up.
are going to die. Innocent people who don't care much about politics or religion or any of the rest of it. This is your chance to do something about it. I'm not going to apologize to you again, Anna, because you're right. I'm a liar, but I am going to ask for your help again. I'll beg if you want me to.
Not if you were dying in the street.
I might be. I spent time with Asnik yesterday. I'm infected with this thing too. It's all right, I'm not a danger to you, not yet. I brought this thing back, Anna. I didn't mean to, but I did.
How long do you have?
A few hours.
Liar. If you're lying, I'll find out.
Lying? I don't have time to lie. We have to find that vaccine.
In the face of continued accusations about the illegal manufacturing and transporting of chemical or biological weapons, the Iranian government has emitted strong denials of any wrongdoing. In the last few minutes, however, a statement from the White House expressed grave concerns about the implications of this catastrophe and promised the sternest of responses if evidence points to
What kind of country would allow this to happen?
weapons production.
This was done to us, not by us.
And what is Tehran doing to help these people? Why aren't they administering a vaccine? There must be a vaccine. They wouldn't be fools enough, would they, to buy the poison and not the antidote?
So many dead, and all you do is wag your finger.
Adam, do the Iranians have the vaccine?
Not sure.
Wasn't Anna forthcoming?
No, not yet. It's too early to tell.
What, we're still considering her an asset?
Yes. Yes, we are.
So where do we go from here?
We may be too late to rein this thing in, but someone somewhere knows about a therapeutic vaccine and we have to find them.
Actually, I have a suggestion. Apart from the Americans who made it, we know of 3 countries capable of modifying strain E34 and reselling it to Iraq. France, India, and Russia.
So one of these countries will have access to the vaccine, and their top spies will know about it. How do we establish who that is?
By asking. And forcing an answer.
What, we abduct and threaten spies from friendly nations?
Yes.
That's a very dangerous precedent to set. Once it starts, where does it stop?
It won't be pretty. We'll be leaving British agents open to reprisal attacks, both home and abroad, our entire network. It'll be spy on spy.
If you want to agonize, then agonize tomorrow. Because unless we respond effectively to this situation now, we're going to have 500,000 dead Londoners on our conscience. So let's go.
So how long have you got before you're contagious?
Long enough.
Adam.
7 hours. You want to start keeping your distance?
No.
Come in. Come on.
Did you come alone?
That's what you asked. Why the secrecy?
I need your help.
Just say the word.
It's the old spy's curse, Bob. I find it hard to believe someone when I know if I were in their place, I'd lie.
Harry.
I think you're lying to me. I think if you don't have the vaccine, then you know where it can be found.
Of course you think that. I wish you were right, I really do. I know how to cover my ass, Harry. If I had the vaccine, I'd give it to you. My wife is with me. She lives here. I'm as scared as you are.
Somehow I doubt that's true.
Yeah. What do you mean a problem?
Hey!
What the hell is this?
You're about 89 kilos, aren't you, Bob? Oh. Don't worry, Bob. You'll be fine. About an hour.
Do you have any experience in this line of work? I mean, I don't want to make it sound awful, but it's not for everyone. I would not like my daughter to do this job.
I haven't just hopped off the hay cart, Mr. Kuznetsov.
Then come to me now.
Here?
Yeah. Right here. Right now.
Do you want to undress?
Of course not. I would like you to.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yes?
Really sorry, I think you dropped this.
No, I don't. He knows. Morning, Nerov.
How are you?
Good.
Adam, is it?
I'm going to ask you to come with me, Nerov.
Are you armed?
No.
I am.
Look.
Guesswork and rumor that will panic and confuse those families who are affected by this virus. We have medical professionals working intensely on each patient and have ensured that no one anywhere will be infected.
And now for a look at this morning's weather.
We might have called ahead.
Didn't want to spoil the surprise.
By which I can only assume my calls are still being monitored. Oh, this is what they're given to work with these days, is it?
Have you got a minute?
I'm busy.
It'll be a quick minute.
I'll make sure you wipe your shoes. You too, Malcolm. Come on. Come in from the cold.
Connie, I need your help.
And I suppose the service thinks I owed a favour.
No. The debt is owed by the service to you. It always was. I know that.
As you've never failed to mention in all your many letters and phone calls. Very well then, let's get it over with. Bring them in. One by one, please. It was a bioweapons research facility. Back in the days when we called it germ warfare. The MOD sold me the land cheap when I retired. They like to have washed up old spooks maintaining their more sensitive properties. Really? This way.
You've really lost it, Harry. Do you think for 1 second
that I'll get away with this? Come on, Bob. Do you think I can?
What exactly is that?
It's blood, taken from the veins of a man who died earlier today.
What killed him is a weaponized virus. The virus is carried on the air in minute particles. It's called aerosol distribution.
You breathe it in, you die. Unless you've already been vaccinated. Or have ready access to the vaccine.
If you do this, my operation will track you down and kill you.
Then let's hope we both live long enough for them to be able to give it a try.
This is the guy who was so morally opposed to extraordinary rendition.
This isn't extraordinary rendition, Bob. This is kidnapping.
And torture. You were never much of a fan of that either.
We don't like to call it that these days, do we? Don't want to offend anyone.
Jesus Christ, Harry.
The vaccine, Bob. Because we're almost done here.
Harry, don't do this. Don't do this.
You're too young to remember much about the Cold War. But my generation, we lived every day with the possibility of Armageddon. End of the world, the living will envy the dead. Unlike some, I never had much taste for it. Running a few hookers, lifting a little corporate intelligence. I like the world like this.
Edic, what are you trying to say?
There is something you should know.
You're not actually going to make me do this, are you, Eve?
I don't know anything about the vaccine.
Not good enough, I'm afraid.
But I can help maybe with your missing officer. Zef is his name, no?
He claims a French surveillance team witnessed the bodies being burned, but that Zaf was led away.
He's lying, Roz.
Well, he knows something.
He's a spy. He's got partial information. He's extrapolating, telling us what we want to hear. It's a trap. They'll be down on you in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're probably right, Harry, and if that happens, they'll live with it. But what happens if he's genuinely trying to buy his freedom, selling the only thing in his gift? I haven't administered the virus. If Cuvier is telling the truth, it could lead us to Zaf. That could lead us to whoever did this to us. Then we can identify Copenhagen.
God knows we all wish Zaf was alive. We all want to deal with Copenhagen. But operational priority right now has to be this vaccine.
Harry.
Since maybe 6 hours ago, Russia and Britain have been negotiating a price for the vaccine. What? You really know nothing about it?
Two choices, Edic. My time is very short. Either you tell us where the vaccine is, or we make you.
We don't want to do that, but we will. Believe me.
The vaccine is already here. But if I help you, Russia will kill me. And also you.
So?
According to Kuznetsov, the Home Secretary is already negotiating with the Russians to secure the vaccine.
That's good, isn't it?
They're refusing to meet Russia's terms.
What terms? What could they possibly be asking for with so many lives at stake?
Something too big to concede. What, I don't know, and nor does Kuznetsov. It's a cabinet-to-cabinet thing, red telephones, all the rest of it. Politicians.
You're really in trouble this time, aren't you?
I've ordered the kidnapping and attempted murder of 4 foreign spies, including a key man of the CIA. And all this to source a vaccine the government may already have secured without deigning to tell its own security services.
Same old thing, eh? Between the devil and the deep blue sea. So what will you do?
I can't risk my officers on Kuznetsov's uncorroborated word. Nothing on my sleeve.
You won't let them hear that. I don't care how you feel. To them, you're Harry Pierce, the still point of the turning world, and you won't let them see you like this.
The Russians might have the vaccine, Whitehall might be gambling with British lives, so let's take control of this thing. We take Kuznetsov at his word. If he's lying, we deal with it, then we look somewhere else. If that falls through, we look somewhere else, and we keep looking until we get our hands on the vaccine. Agreed?
They'll have your head, Harry.
Malcolm, Connie.
Where are you? Harry's scared stiff.
Hush now, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, no. Connie, I would if I could, but today is not the day for asking.
Yes, I need you to do something about my security clearance. It's suspended, you know.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can, Malcolm. I mean, all I need is, say, level 4, just to get me through the door. Monkey could do that, couldn't it? A monkey?
Connie.
In about 1 minute, I'm going to swan into the Home Office. If I don't have security clearance, they'll arrest me. So do get on with it.
Please, come on.
want details of the Home Secretary's confidential PA.
You mad old fool, you'll get yourself shot.
Maggie? Maggie Dibdin? May I?
Yes.
Maggie, my name's Bernice. I'm from Human Resources. I'm afraid you have to call home.
Home? Why? What's
well,
happened?
no, nobody's been hurt, and Josh is quite all right.
Josh?
He's fine. Look, I know your boss is in and out every 2 seconds, so if you want more privacy to call home, you're quite at liberty to use my office. It's on the 2nd floor. Chop, chop.
Yes, thank you.
Where's Maggie?
I'm afraid Maggie's been called away, Home Secretary. Personal emergency. We've called for a replacement.
Do we met?
Several times, yes.
Well, just let me know when the replacement's here the moment she arrives. And we need some more drinks in there, please.
Absolutely.
Stop the car.
Harry was right. Zaf's gone. He's gone. And anyway, do you think he'd want you risking the operation like this for his sake? Do you think he'd want you risking yourself? You'd be out there all alone, Roz. No support, no backup.
And what happens if we lose the trail and we can't pick it up? Can you live with the thought of leaving Zaf out in the field? Because I'm not sure I can, Adam. I'm going to call French intelligence. It's the only lead we've got.
I need you. I need you.
No, you don't.
Adam.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Don't be. We're in this together.
So I think it's maybe time to go get the vaccine.
The Home Secretary has this morning talked about the need for calm following the news of at least one death, with several more patients critical, as the MRSA crisis deepens. Several hundred have now been quarantined, but it's feared that the superbug has now spread into the wider population. The health services have been forced to issue a list of symptoms the public should be aware of. These include flu-like symptoms or experiencing respiratory discomfort, aching joints, a rise in body temperature, dizziness, painful coughing.
You need to come with me.
It's all right, I'm fine.
We really have to leave now.
No, it'll be all right, really.
Come on. I need to get you to the isolation ward.
Well, there's nothing wrong with me.
Tell Magritte Eve hopes she's well.
Stay on this number.
What's going to happen?
Let's get you on the bed.
Now, what are my chances?
The doctor's coming.
For 20 years, the antidote has been buried in Highgate Cemetery. But since this opportunity arose, the Russian operation in London has moved it. All day, the antidote has been passing from officer to officer, safe from detection and ready for quick delivery when our terms are met.
But when you call it in, won't they know something's wrong?
Darling, I'm a senior officer. If I order the vaccine brought to me, they obey.
How long will that be?
Fast, if they believe me. If not, they kill us.
You have Eve. You understand that I want him back.
And do you have Zaf?
No. No, we don't have Zaf. So, I hear the CIA is very concerned for its man.
Bless.
You know, I can't recall the last time an allied nation behaved in such a way toward its own. The repercussions don't concern you. The fallout, spy versus spy.
Not disproportionately, no.
Angus Leonard, the mercenary, we've been watching him.
Why?
Rumblings of a coup in French Polynesia. Leonard was to lead it, we think. This is your officer Zaf, yes? Do you know who your enemies are, Ross?
Well, apparently today it's someone called Copenhagen.
Not today, now, this minute, but historically. Do you know who your real enemies are?
I think I've got a pretty good idea, yes.
If that was so, you would need my help to find your officer. Release our man unharmed tonight. I'll give you what you need.
Give me what I need and we'll release your man.
And now I suppose we'll have to wonder. Who wants what? More. You have my number, evidently.
Спасибо. So wait for me here.
What did you say to them?
Passwords, codes, no pleasantries.
Put the box here.
Adam, the engine stopped. I think they're coming back.
You passed on an alert.
Hey, I told you, no lies, no lies. They must have been alerted to my disappearance, I swear.
We're blown.
You take the vaccine. I'll keep them at bay.
No.
You need to get that vaccine to the hospital, and you need to take it as soon as possible. Just go. Eric, I need your help. For both our sakes.
What?
On your knees. Yeah.
You know what you're doing, huh? Hey.
You can shoot me if you like, but I'll take your senior officer with me.
Actually, she's not lying.
I swear to God.
Where's the case?
I swear to God. I swear to God.
You go.
Okay. You took your time. Now the gun, please.
What do you take me for? Moscow want a word with you, Eric. It's curious what other operational secrets you might have given up. What happened to the case?
How soon can you get an armed response team to Joe's position? We can't get an armed response there in less than 8 minutes.
Get bodies down there in numbers as quickly as possible.
Joe?
Unfortunately, no. Bring it back.
Bring what back?
Bring back the antidote, or she will be shot.
I'm not coming back no matter what you do, so why do it? What's the point?
You have 2 minutes.
I'll never make it in 2 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes at least. Just give me 5
You
minutes.
have 2 minutes.
Okay. Look, don't do anything. I'm turning around. I'm coming, please. Just don't do it.
Should I turn round?
Just keep going.
You know he's not coming back.
He is coming back.
Malcolm, how long till SO-19 get there?
You're not turning back?
No, Malcolm, I'm not turning back. How soon?
SO-19?
Oh, no way.
In time?
No.
Get me the Home Secretary.
One of my officers is about to die doing her duty, so you use whatever leverage you have with the Russians and get them to call off their dogs. How? By doing what? Say anything for now. Agree a price, any price, just get them to stop.
I'm almost there. I'm 2 minutes away at most.
Time it up.
Please don't hang up! Don't hang up! Don't kill her! Don't kill her!
He's a cold one, your friend.
The benefits of a public school education.
Nevertheless, I am sorry.
Alexei, there is no need to do this. Killing her doesn't help leverage the situation, does it?
Leverage the situation? You've been in London too long.
And you're not thinking like a field agent who I know you are. Please don't do it. Think. Use your brain.
Don't presume to order me, Eric.
I'm not ordering you. Please listen to me.
Oh, shut up.
Just listen to me.
Shut up.
I don't think so, Alexei. Eric? Eric? I said I don't think so, Alexei!
Are you okay?
That's the hospital. You need to check in.
I'll get help.
So close, huh? pretty close.
You okay?
Still here. You?
Still here.
Joe. It was a difficult thing to do. But it was the right thing.
I know that. I just wanted to see if you'd say that to my face.
She's scared. It's frightening men would all make the same choice.
I'm hungry. I can't remember the last time I ate. I could cook.
Yeah, right.
Well, I cook.
I know. Okay, come back to mine. I'll throw something together. If I can find anything in my fridge.
Jana.
It worked then. She's an asset.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You know you can't trust her, don't you? You can't trust her because she's in love with you.
I wouldn't call it that.
Call it what you like, Adam. It makes her unpredictable. Just be careful.
I'm always careful.
Take the call.
Anna. Yeah. Me too, of course. That'd be great. I'll let you know where.
Documented proof of what the government considered to be acceptable British casualties. Thousands of people dead if you hadn't found that vaccine. Which means you've got them where you want them. For 5 minutes. Now, the men who were in my boarding house...
We got them out the way we got them in. They'll never know where they were. You're safe. Besides which, Connie, you're no use to me stuck at the back of Beyond, feeding the geese and mucking out the pigs. I need you where you belong. Back on the grid.
I've long past all that. Oh, the service has already chewed me up and spat me out once. Never again.
You can consider that history permanently and officially erased. I need you, Connie. Malcolm needs you. I don't want some cold-eyed, fast-track postgraduate on the grid. I need someone I can really really trust.
Well, I'll give it my urgent consideration.
Around 100 patients were taken in today to be treated for the virus, many of whom have since complained about their treatment whilst in quarantine. All have now shown a full recovery. The Home Secretary expressed his...
This leads to a dead end, Ross. The French don't know where Zaf is any more than we do.
We know that wasn't Zaf's body on that bonfire.
What?
I've just heard back from forensics. The sixth body, the one we took to be his, it wasn't. It was some poor vagrant shot in the head and piled on to make up the numbers. Whoever's got Zaf, I think they're keeping him alive. I'm going to follow up the Magritte lead, see if it leads to Copenhagen.
Have you spoken to Harry?
Harry will nix it, you know that.
Go.
I'll cover you for 24 hours. After that, it becomes official, yeah?
I know. Thanks, Adam.
Take care.
Ow! Shit. Shit.